Learn JavaScript from beginner to advanced. Today we'll discuss about a promise in JavaScript. What is a promise in JavaScript? What do you think is a promise in JavaScript? Let's see, because in the last episodes I tell you that in JavaScript all keywords are concluded. If you write a keyword in JavaScript, you will know the role of this keyword. Now the keyword is promise. And what is a promise? A promise is a promise, no? You can keep this promise or you can fail this promise. For example, if I promise you a new episode, I have two possibilities. I keep my word and I create a new video, or I fail, I don't create a new video and I lie you. No? Hey, in the world of computers is the same. A promise is an object, is something who will happen in the future, and has two possibilities. Will fail one or will succeed two. Okay, let's see one simple example with this promise. A promise, when to use this promise, because this is a problem. For example, I don't know, when I started to learn this language, I asked, but okay, I know about promises, I know the syntax of promise, but when should to use this promise and why should to use? How this promise helped me? And this I want to discuss with you, and I want to learn these things. Normally a promise is used to handle asynchronous operations. Asynchronous. What is asynchronous operation? For example, is a time consuming task. For example, fetching data. When you take some data from server, what happened? The computer work, no? The processor works, but my code are executing in this time. But if the request is not asynchronous, that mean, and is synchronous, that mean it will block my code. I don't want to block my code, and if I don't want to block my code, I use asynchronous, because I tell you the function asynchronous, please take some data from server, and in this time my code are working. Is asynchronous, and my code is not blocking the execution of code, no? Let me to give you some example. For example, fetching data from an API, I tell you, or file reading in Node.js. If I reading a large file from the disk, can take time, so I should be done asynchronous. Or image processing. If you processing a large image, can take time and should to handle this, because you don't want to block your execution of code. Also, when you make a database query execution, when querying a large database, execution can be slow, because the database needs to search, filter and retrieve records, no? Which takes time, and you should to handle this with a promise. Also, when you waiting for a user action, clicking a button or other action, the action happens in the future. or when you delay an execution with set timeout and set interval, the function execute after a delay. And what should what happened with my code in this delay? Are blocking? No, my code runs because I work asynchronous. Okay, let's see now what is with these promises and how it works in JavaScript. I have here a promise where I create simulate an order pizza, like in real life, no? When I enter into a restaurant and I want to eat some pizza, I go to the waiter and I tell him, please bring me a pizza. Okay. In this time, the waiter say, okay, take my command, take my order, and now are two possibilities. The pizza is ready because the man from kitchen prepared it, or I don't know, or the oven is broken, or don't have pizza or other problem, and that means fail my promise. Okay, we have this promise. Now be carefully, keep an eye on and the ear on what I say now, because just in this way you can learn. Okay, a promise I discussed with you earlier. You use to use this promise in JavaScript. I have this a promise in JavaScript where I simulate an order pizza. A promise in JavaScript are compound from two parts. First part is where I define a promise. Is like a normal function. A normal function have two parts, where define the function and where call the function. Here is the same thing. First part, define the promise, where you write the code, the statement in the statements with two possibilities, resolve and reject, and you handle this promise here with two methods, stand and catch. Do you see here order pizza is my promise, and I handle here order pizza. Okay, here I have a promise order pizza, and I create it with this keyword new and promise. I create here an object. A promise is an object. An object with callback, an object with two parameters, because I create here a callbacks, and in this callback I put two parameters, resolve and reject. If the pizza is ready, because I put here a variable. If the pizza is ready and my condition pass, my condition is true, I will call this pizza is ready, else I will reject. In the second part I have handle this promise with two methods, 10, usually 10, also callback with function 10. And in this 10 I have message, console.log, success message. This then method will be called when the condition is true, and will be catch will call when condition is rejected. Okay, let me to execute this code. You see here success pizza is ready. pizza is ready is the text from this resolve, and the success, see here, success is from then. I call then method because my condition pass because it's true, but if I put here false, my condition don't pass, and I will call catch. I will call catch errore, and the name of error will call this from function, from object promise. No, new promise order pizza. We are sorry, but the oven is broken. We are sorry, but the oven is broken. Okay, let's modify here to put again true. Again, when you call, you have two parts. First part where you define the promise, create an object, and inside this object put two parameters, resolve and reject, and on this resolve and reject put a method, put a no method, sorry, put a callback, put a text, for example here in resolve pizza is ready, and in reject we are sorry but the oven is broken. After I handle this promise with two methods, then and catch. When is true, I call then. When is false, I call catch. Okay, but here I don't have an asynchronous operation. Here I have just a bunch of code, but it's not asynchronous. I make it asynchronous with a setTimeout function, and I put setTimeout. setTimeout is a function that will be 2 seconds. Okay, anonym function, and this function okay, I close this callback, and here, and I put 4 seconds. Okay, let's see what happened. 1 2 3 4. Okay, success, pizza is ready. What happened here? Here I have a promise, but with asynchronous example, because this setTimeout will occur function after 4 seconds here. Browser come, and a browser will analyze my code line by line and reach here and see, okay, this code will be executed after 4 seconds, but in this time my code will not blocked. My code is not freeze, because don't wait 4 seconds and all code are blocked. No, it's asynchronous, and that means all rest of code will be executed, and in this time have another part with this setTimeout, and also will be executed. No, okay, 1 2 3 4. Success, pizza is ready. Okay, but if I put it here false, 1 2 3 4, error, we are sorry but the oven is broken. What happened here? If pizza is ready, I have this condition in first part of promise. You see here, pizza is ready, and in my condition, if pizza is ready is true. Means resolve pizza is ready, and I will put here to true. Okay, but I put here false. If pizza is ready equal false. Should pizza is ready normally. Yes, pizza is ready because I put here in condition. I have here false, but also I put in condition pizza is ready equal false, and normal the first part will be executed, but I will delete this. I put here a boolean true. 1 2 3 4 success, pizza is ready. Okay, let's make a summary. A promise in JavaScript, it's an object who will occur in the future, and are two possibilities. There are a possibility to fail, and there are a possibility to succeed. When succeed when the condition is true, for example here, and will display the content from resolve and from 10, because I have here this message is the message from resolve, and this error is the message from reject. Okay, you create a promise with new promise, and you have two parts. In first part you put condition and these two parameters resolve reject, and in the second handle the promise with then and catch. In then you will call resolve, and in catch you will call reject from first part. That was all for today. I hope you understand what I say here. Sorry for my English. I'm waiting in the next tutorial with another promise. All the best.